Morning, day 29. That wasn't as dramatic as I thought it was gonna be. It is brisk out. I slept in a little later than I wanted today, so I'm just gonna head to work before having Jenna here at 9 a.m. do a little bit of reading. Just got a random day today. I have like a couple client calls, and then I have my check-ins, and then I have headshots with our team at the gym, and then back for potentially 2 clients, but for sure gonna get a workout in with Kelsey tonight here. So yeah, Lucy just found a ball, so she's pretty ecstatic about that. They show the people your ball, yeah. Also, how crazy is it that it's 30 days tomorrow? That is nuts. Thank you from Jamie. People at the food bank are phenomenal people. Shout out to Jamie, who just stopped me on the street to give Lucy a big bag of treats. Sometimes I forget how much love she brings everybody. So thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
Red Cup Day.
I know. Hells yeah. Hi, Piper. Okay, that's staying outside. Good girl. I gotta get cleaned up here, shave the old neared. That's called a neck beard, if you've never heard that before. Get all pretty for our team's headshots today. Just wanted to say thank you to Jenna for the coffee this morning, but it's pretty crazy. She got me a tall, and I've been having like half caffeinated, half decaf at home, and then even just having like the Keurig at the gym the last couple days. It's probably like, I don't know, 60 to 80 milligrams, and even just in that tall pike roast, I am buzzing right now. So the fact that I used to drink a venti Americano and then also have, you know, more coffee on top of that is just crazy to me. Just how much better I feel. I was even telling Jenna, like, if I had more than that, I would for sure pass that point. And now I'm just like anxious because I just have so much energy and I just get like the shakes and everything like that. So just wanted to say that, but yeah, I'm gonna go de-neared. Okay, I'm a little choked right now, I'm not gonna lie. I recorded this yesterday and I just spent over an hour and a half editing this video, and my storage was full and I managed to delete the original video. So I'm gonna do my best to refilm this and get the same message across here, because yeah. So I've made it pretty known that I'm gonna dial things in 4 days a week. And this gives me flexibility on the weekends for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, I've also mentioned that there's a big difference between going off the rails Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and still eating roughly within your calories and target protein and fiber and where you want to be to achieve certain bodily composition goals. If we look at dialing in 4 to 7 days a week, that's 57% of your week. If you have really hard set body composition goals and scale weight goals, you have to dial it in more than 4 days a week. Now, the important message that I want to get across here is this channel is about representing what a healthy, balanced lifestyle looks like. And when you live a healthy, balanced lifestyle, this leads to having a balanced body. Now, I've been in this industry for over 14 years. I've personally been in the gym for closing in on 20 years. Something I can proudly say within my 20 years of living an active lifestyle is I've never once touched performance-enhancing drugs. Now, what's really important to understand here is that many of you are following influencers and toxic people online who are claiming to be natural. Now, please understand that if someone is natural today, that doesn't mean that they've been natural their entire life. And if they're promoting a physique that looks achievable, it's more than likely not. So I really hope that I can get this message across here, that when you live a balanced, healthy lifestyle, you're not going to look like this and you're not going to look like this. And it's really important to understand the sacrifices that are involved with what it takes to look this way. On this channel, you're going to see me eat pizza and nachos and chicken fingers and all kinds of good stuff in the future. But a big difference between you and I is the fact that I've done this for 20 years and I understand what a balanced body looks like. I've met fitness influencers at conferences in Dallas and Phoenix and even within the Edmonton fitness industry. And I've had it on multiple occasions where I've seen people in person and not even realize that that was the person I was following because they do not look like that. They may be taking steroids, but at the very least, they are likely editing their photos with some sort of Photoshop bullshit, or they are manipulating the camera to make it look like their body looks a certain way. That's not what my channel is going to be about promoting. I'm going to be offering you lifestyle tips, mental health tips, nutrition advice, fitness advice. But I think what it's imperative that you understand is that when you live a balanced lifestyle, you're going to look like a balanced body. And I think it's so important for people to understand this message because so many people self-sabotage their own health and fitness goals because the expectations that they come in with are completely unrealistic. Something I say in every single one of my consultations is that your expectations need to be aligned with your efforts. This is exactly why I use the report card system. And something that I was able to reflect on yesterday on my day off, not only do your expectations need to be aligned with your efforts, but your expectations need to be aligned with reality. And I think that's the missing piece of the puzzle for so many individuals. Balance is healthy. Going from extreme restriction to extreme binge is not healthy. And while you continuously compare yourself to the 1%, I want you to ask yourself if the goals you set for yourself are even achievable. And if they are achievable, are they sustainable? Because without knowing the sacrifices that individuals are going through to look a certain way based off of their likely lack of self-worth, I want you to ask yourself if your goals are in alignment with reality. The more I think about it and reflect on it, the more upsetting it is because so many people stop their own health and fitness journey because the goals they've set for themselves are so completely unrealistic based off of the false reality of influencers they might be following on social media. So if this message hits home, please let me know in the comments. Again, I recorded this yesterday, so I hope it hits home as well as it did yesterday. And you're about to see me do something very, very vulnerable and super uncomfortable, to be blatantly honest. Okay, this is going to be super uncomfortable, but I think it's super important for everyone to actually see. So I mentioned last night at the end of my video that this might be the most important piece of content I've filmed on this channel just yet. But remember that dialing it in 4 days a week leads to a balanced and healthy lifestyle, but it also leads to a balanced body. And when we look at a balanced body, we have fat. We have love handles. As you can see, all this fat, extra skin, right? I have psoriasis patches on my body. And do I look like I have an umbilical hernia that I'm super uncomfortable with? Are my muscles absolutely exploding out of my skin? No. But I'm also not willing to sacrifice my happiness just because my self-worth believes that if I have next to no body fat and I have super rippling muscles, that all of a sudden I become more worthy of love, connection, opportunity, and anything like that. I really want you to know, and I really want you to understand that when you live a balanced and healthy lifestyle, you're not going to look like this guy. You're not going to look like this girl. And when you assume that these people, based off of their bodily shape, have it all, it leads you to believe that you don't have enough, and that's not true. So stop perpetuating this lie to yourself that you aren't enough and you don't have enough and you aren't worthy of whatever it may be. And you want to dial it in 4 days a week and have, that 57% dialed for the week and have freedom and flexibility and variability on the weekends. Just understand that you're not going to look like this and you're not going to look like this. So as uncomfortable as this is, I hope you find this helpful. Again, we've all got fat, we've all got love handles, we've all got hair we don't want hair to be. Like I said, super insecure with my psoriasis. I might be leaner than the average person, but at the same time, I still have issues taking my shirt off because I have these big patches of psoriasis. So again, I hope you find this helpful because honestly it's uncomfortable as all hell to put myself out there and even do this in front of people. But it's the reality of living a balanced and healthy lifestyle is you're gonna live with a balanced body. And if you don't end up being okay with a balanced body, I've lived the shredded lifestyle before, and I can tell you that when I was, 6-7% body fat, I was less happy than I am today. Looking a certain way physically is not going to make you feel better about yourself. It might create some sort of short-term change, but the inner work is still going to be the inner work, whether you're obese, whether you're somewhere in between, or whether you're absolutely shredded. Check-ins are like 90. These are ridiculous. That's not going to work, Liz. You know, you're capable of many things. Oh, wow, that is amazing. Yeah. Okay, as I was saying before, I got incredibly impressed by my dog's abilities to carry multiple things at once, which, for the record, she still is. Chickens are about 90% completed here, so that was good. I ended up not having to sit in on that call. We were just kind of game planning for next week event that we're doing with Fits at Ninja, which is our neighbors at work. So just hauling ass back to work here for those headshots, and then hopefully I can get some editing done. I've said it multiple times now, but today's video is probably going to impact a lot of people, and I hope it really brings a lot of clarity for where you are at on your own journey and what is capable, what is sustainable, and really just what is realistic when it comes to living a healthy and balanced lifestyle, and what does that actually look like. I'm heading back to the gym for a workout with Kels. I'm right pissed, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, earlier see in the recording from earlier, hopefully it comes across as the same as it did yesterday, because yeah, I spent a lot of time recording that and editing that for me to make the mistake of deleting it. So I hope it hits home. Yeah, I'm gonna go lift some weights because I am thoroughly pissed right now. It's 8:30, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yeah, I was pretty grumpy earlier. I do feel better after workout, but part of it was just the sense of accomplishment of actually filming, recording, editing something that I was super proud of, and then having to attempt to redo it all over again and make it as impactful as it was yesterday. So hopefully this message gets across and helps somebody out today. Part of the frustration too is just knowing that I have like literally 50 plus messages to get back to now, and I was hoping with the edits earlier that I could be done work a little bit earlier so I could get back to everyone earlier. And I have therapy at 10 tomorrow morning, so that's also part of the frustration, was the fact that I was hoping to be done earlier so that I could disconnect and just make sure, as always, that I show up as present as possible for my session with Stu tomorrow. So day 29 in the books. Please let me know in the comments if you appreciated today's video. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that shit for the algorithm. And I shall see you after therapy tomorrow for day 30. Peace out, friends.